It loaded before we hit. I thought we were gonna watch it, like, carve through the meat. I'm like, ugh. Ew. There's a hole in our supply thing. Ew. Everything sucks and is gross. Gross. Yeah, I thought we were gonna watch it go splorting through the meat, and it's gonna be really gross. But this is also kind of gross, the weird meat hole we have in the ship. Not sure how much sense it makes, but sure. Ew. Okay.
The many hold sway here. Even I cannot maintain contact. You are on your own, human. Fail me not.
This is really interesting, seeing how one of my favorite games probably took direct inspiration from this one, because I love the first Halo game so much. Its campaign, it has issues, obviously. I'm not blind to those at all. But I'm quite fond of that game, and yeah, the last few areas I've been through were much like the first encounters with the Flood in that game, and this area very much resembles a level called Cortana, which I think it's called Cortana, and it's actually known as being like one of the worst levels in all of Halo, basically. But it is like a weird, gross flesh wall amalgamation where you're going into the heart of the hive mind monsters that you're fighting throughout the game. So, like, that's fitting enough. I bet that hurts if I touch it. What the fuck is... Should I fight that? Should I touch it? What is that? Prefontaine.
One of the flying things dragged me and David here last night. I don't remember much about the trip. I guess I must have blocked it out, half-conscious most of the time. I keep remembering the part from Pinocchio, you know, where the old man goes looking for the puppet inside the whale. Except I don't think anyone's coming in here to save me.
Yep, you're probably dead. Sorry. The fuck are these things? Do I touch them? Do I do things with them? I'm sure that hurts me. It's making hissing noises. Ugh. Alright, swing! Oh boy. Hey you. Huh. You're really committing to the spiders, huh? Just gonna keep those in the whole game? I spent so much of the game now thinking they'll be gone soon.
Our biomass. We invite
you to spread yourself out on our wall.
one of our many will be there to help you before long.
I keep thinking surely the spiders will be gone soon. They were just for that one level. And they're in the whole goddamn game. No. But I think those are just lights. Weird, it's got an internal lighting system. That's bioorganic. Or, as you would call it, bioluminescence, is what you would call that. Oh wow, that wasn't enough to kill it. I cannot get the shot right. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the slopes. Running. I think it's bioluminescence. It depends on whether or not the light part is mechanical in nature. Because it could... Nope, it's all fleshy. Gross. It could have been incorporating elements of the ship. But it appears to be actually... Let's get rid of you real quick. There we go. I couldn't shoot it at that angle around the wall. It's bioluminescent then. A living creature that creates light. Yeah, go away. No. There's one on the ceiling there too. Hate you guys. Go away. Oh, here it comes. Ow. Jump! 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 What's happening? Move! Please move. What? That was weird. That was weird. I'm hammering the spacebar and my character was like immobile. I'm like, what? No, move. Move! Huh. They're giving me research items at this point. Oh, I got hit by again. So you get hurt for just by touching any part of their bodies, huh? Regardless. Wow, so more cyber modules. What? Oh, you're coming out of corpses now. Oh, great. You're just gonna come from everywhere now? I'm getting tired of these swarms. Run out, run out. Not running out. Go away. Oh, no, jump. Okay, there we go. Ah. I don't want to loot anymore. Every loot has a consequence now. Why am I grabbing these things? I don't even know what I'm not going to use them for anything. Go back in your hole. I'm unlikely to be researching anything at this point. I could go with medical kits. I'd probably want to hack it first. Yeah. Cost is 10 though. 10 for every hack. Like how is it worth the discount I get for the medical kits? Probably not. I'll just nab one.
Choosing value wrap.
Just to add to my pile. Please jump. There we go. Now you... I have to hack you just to get whatever's in you. Hey, 53. That's useful. You can keep your weird chemical pile. I'll return later if I for some reason need to, but I think I'm done researching for the rest of the game at this point. Probably not going any further there. I could worm blood this. There we go. Leave one pile here for if I need to stock up for some reason, although I'm getting the feeling they're just going to be around now. I'm out of battery packs and recharge stations. Oh wait, no, I have a battery pack because... There we go. I have a battery pack because of the fact that, when I had to replay the whole chunk of the game, I didn't use it this time. Running. Oh, you can walk straight through that ring. Without collision.
Now I'm convinced that this many, as it calls itself, indeed has a centralized nervous system, which means it would have to have some kind of centralized control. To this end, I've gathered as many weapons as I could and stashed them in caches. One of the beasts discovered a cache and apparently mistook it for food. It simply brought it into the quarantine room.
There's a room where it'll take anything that it thinks is food. In his case, they took his weapons, though. Takes me a minute to process what I'm looking at every time I go into a new place. An acid thing, a nerve thing. I have to assess each thing in front of me to tell if any of them are enemies, basically. Well, I mean, like, stuff spawns out of the walls now, so who knows.
The arterial passageways are blocked by some kind of sphincter. I followed the nerves that threaded out of the walls from the blockage. They lead to a pair of nerve clusters. When the passageway is open, the cluster seems to contract. Conversely, I wonder if I was able to destroy both clusters. It would open the blockage permanently. I'm anxious to see the rest of this beast.
So he's exploring. He's not... Ah! Apparently puffing gas out so strongly it just sends you flying. Jump! Oh. Running jump! Come on, you're not fooling anyone. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm getting past you. Viral proliferator. Yeah. Probably be using those soon. I keep waiting for like a moment where it feels right to use one, but it's probably not gonna quite feel that way. More clusters of worms. Where the hell am I? This is supposed to be the ship I was just on, right? I mean, the first one that I spent the most of the game on. So, like, am I gonna start recognizing locations? I think that's what seemed to be implied, was that they talked about the biomass growing significantly, and I thought that maybe that while I was on the other ship, they took over this one. And it, like... The original ship, like, just got massively worse in a short period of time. Could be wrong, though. More chemicals if I need them. Wow. Trying to walk is an experience here. Go. Hit. There we go. Nope. Oh, I'm so stuck right now. I'm so stuck right now. Come on. There we go. Oh man, if something attacked me in that situation, that would just be the end. Oh wow, I didn't even have to crouch. Oh, weird. I hear noises. Any flesh beasts coming my way? Maybe I should play with this for a bit. Where's the... There you are. If I see a big flesh monster, I'll try shooting it. Just try it out. There you are. Ow. Problem is they run so fast I can't get away from them, usually. What the fuck? Am I just shooting myself with this thing? I don't like this gun. Alright, let's try this again. Save. Let's try to shoot it. That's what it looks like? Ow! I don't like that gun. It's like really hard to use or figure out how to aim to make it not shoot you. Ah! Thought he was alive again. Yeah, I'm not fond of that gun. It's just hurting me for the most part. Considering I can get through most encounters without taking damage, it seems like a bad idea to use that one, despite all the hype and weird steps taken to prep its ammo, because it uses the crazy, bio-chunk shit. What do you call it? The worm piles. I don't know if I want to bother. Seems incredibly dangerous to use. Whereas my normal gun can just shoot things 4 times to kill them now. So why would I bother? Should I try to unload you? Did I try to do that already? I don't remember if I tried that already. I think we're done healing. Try again. And add another one of these. Push the other brawn boost. I guess Swift is the one that makes sense, because I'm not meleeing right now, and my inventory doesn't change size based on my strength anymore, which is a godsend.
Radiation hazard.
Oh, goody. Add that to the pile, huh? Fuck you, radiation. Gotta move fast. Go fast. This trip was very likely not worth it. Oh boy. This is my first time swimming? I feel like it's my first time swimming.
The machine mother cannot help you inside the biomass. Her coldness is not welcome within the warmth of our flesh.
Can I swim or not? In this game, do I have to worry about drowning? Probably, right? Probably drowning right now, actually. I don't have a breath meter, do I? I'm making a terrible mistake right now. Oh well. We're gonna stim through it.
Radiation hazard.
Where the fuck am I going? Serious question, where am I going? Uh-oh. You... Fuck it, I have all these hypos, let's use them. Hope this isn't just a dead end. Oh, look at that end. Goody. This week in bad ideas. Oh, did I want to do that? I think I ultimately had to do that, didn't I? Oh my god. Am I supposed to be shooting all the radiation things as I go or something? Does that reduce the... I'm still getting radiation like crazy. Dear lord. Guess we should have brought a radiation suit on this trip. I wonder if there was one nearby, because the one I had from the beginning is stashed so far back at this point.
Radiation.
That's not gonna go anywhere. I think I might be loading my save and not doing any of this. May have been a great mistake. But maybe you have to? I wouldn't be entirely surprised to find out you have to do this. Because they made it this whole part of the level for a reason, presumably.
Radiation hazard.
But I may want to search for a radiation suit that exists somewhere in the level, probably. Or maybe that stuff gives you radiation resistance. Or something. Either way, I'm killing my supply of all stims, basically. And this has probably been a bad idea. If nothing else, it's probably something I could have prepared for differently. Dude, stop. Lay off for a second on killing me. Okay. Whew. Let's review our objectives again. Find and destroy the nerve system. I probably was supposed to go kill that. It's not an unreasonable conclusion to think I'm supposed to do that, but it's probably a better way to do it. Let's do it this way. Let's make another new save. So if this was a terrible mistake, I can revert back. But for now, let's move forward, because I made a progress form. I hope I successfully destroyed it. Yeah, we're supposed to take out the nerve clusters. I hope I destroyed it successfully. I was going a little fast, to be fair. So we're out of... There goes my entire supply of healing items. Oh boy. Well, no, that hypo. I do have the medical kits. And if I'm lucky, maybe I'll find a surgical unit that's somewhere in this mess, since it is partly made of the rest of the ship. So maybe I could find a surgical unit that will be the place I can run back to every time I need to heal, which seems like a reasonable way of solving things, because I was not prepared for a radiation swim. I did not have a radiation clothing. I didn't have... I only had so many stims to use to get rid of it. I'm hearing machines. Of course. It's the explodey guys, isn't it? The guys that run at you? No, it's you. Okay. Are you the sphincter I'm trying to open? You're probably the sphincter I'm trying to open right now. Hey! They give me batteries. How nice of them. They're giving me those. Implying that I'm gonna be able to spend them, apparently. Thank you. Side booster, that's... Well, at least they give me nanites, which apparently I'll be able to spend again. Oh, right, because I found that one... Did find that one spot. That was a waste. Eh, it took them out, though. That was the wrong... That's why you don't passively run... Yep. Yep. But the thing going on here is, like, that's... I don't want to passively walk around with a weapon like that out, because I'll click immediately when I see something to shoot, sometimes. But then, because it's not already out, I don't think to prep it when something does fit the idea of using it. Then I just end up not using it, so it's always a toss-up. If I never see a swarm or a spider again, it'll be too soon. Alright. Here's one of these. Can I get through? There we go. Is this a recognizable room or not? Hey! There's one of these on this area. I figured there should be. You never know, though. Right. I don't know what... I'm getting in a position to listen to the audio log, but of course it's a chemical manifest of yet another location. Yes, healing items. We're at 28 again already. Damn. Should I be doing things? Let's just hold off. Do I have beakers to use? No. Up to 88 worm clusters. Holy crap! I could use that. Again. Always with you guys. I could be using that worm, that destructive attack a lot. If I felt safe at all using it, of course, which is the issue here. I feel like I'm just gonna get myself killed whenever I use it. I mean, this has to be going somewhere, right? You open? You gotta be in my way? Really? Well, I don't want to step on it. There we go. I ate it then. Take that. And we'll keep saving up for exotic, I suppose, just to max that one out next. Ew. Hit it. It's otherwise a dead end, but this is my upgrade station for this area. I miss maps. Even if I have to I wish my character was at least drawing a crappy kindergarten map or something.
Please make your selection.
That's 28. Not caring too much about my options here. Could grab some shotgun shells, I suppose, but I've got a lot of those still. I'm frankly trying to burn through with my supply. They're definitely trying to find ones that should sell me healing items at this point, since I've kind of burned through my backlog of that. Alright. Yeah. Talking about maps, like, if I wasn't filming right now, I'd probably be drawing a map as we go. But that would make this whole thing very hard to watch, as I stop over and over again every 2 seconds to draw more hallways on a map you guys probably can't see. This is all a dead end, except for the sphincter, which I'm sure is why I'm breaking the nerve clusters, so... Now I've got to try to backtrack and find other nerve clusters in various pathways I haven't taken yet. Here's the blowy hallway. Here's the place where I got weirdly stuck. There was no clustery stuff around here, was there? So let's look for paths I didn't take the first time around, I suppose. Ow, Jesus. Pushed me so hard I actually took physics damage. Don't think I've gone down here yet. I now descend to the creepy butthole of the flesh walls. The fuck? And now I know you were a thing, so thanks for that. Let's see, let's shoot it from a distance. I don't want to be next to it when I shoot it. And updating our saves again, I'm just making saves constantly. Let's give this a shot, huh? Not you. There we go. Really? Fuck this gun. Fuck this gun. I aim straight at an enemy, and it doesn't hit it. Fuck this gun. Look at this. Fuck this gun. It's a suicide gun. God damn it. Put all these points into exotic weapons, and the exotic weapons are fucking suicide ritual weapons. God damn it. Alright. That's... It doesn't... How do you... When do you use that, exactly? Like, the only time I can see myself using that gun is if the game throws me into a Doom-style arena against a boss fight that's wide open in every direction. because then I can't hit at walls, but like, I'm shooting forward and like there's so much space here and it's still colliding with walls, like, the level design doesn't complement the weapon design for this area, and most of the game has been similar-ish to this. It's always been confined hallways. When I tried firing it earlier in a more mechanical hallway area, or more open hallway area, it still caused the same problems. Oh, fuck. You just come back to life? Alright. Things to be concerned about. Also... Fuck you!
With no thought of compassion. You think we will sit idle?
Fuck your brain innards.
The very womb of our existence.
Health low.
Dear Lord. The attack spam became real. Okay. Maybe I don't want to investigate what's down there if it's going to be that dangerous. Bye.
You tear our very flesh.
With no thought of compassion. Do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
So I think I may be ready to go. They're talking to me when I do it now, which makes me think that I've done enough destruction to proceed. Yep. Sphincter opened. Gross. Gross. Who's our robo-friends?
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them.
You are so very alone. How
To be one.
against the infinite.
There's some kind of horrible grinding noise coming from the next area. It sounds like chewing. I think I know what's going to happen here. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a remarkable discovery. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more.
Ah! Screw you. Weird how what is... This game has a really weird thing where it always has audio logs next to corpses, which would make sense if the corpse was the audio logs recorder, but that's never true, basically ever. There's like, every character gets like 10 audio logs, and they're so consistently next to bodies, which is weird. I guess the idea is somebody else found the audio log at 2, and then brought it with them? Or something? Might as well try. Ah, just the one? I'll take it though. Am I about to die in this hole, by the way? Is it gonna chew me up? No. I just thought it was gonna eat me. So we are inside the digestive tract. This is concerning. What? You shot me through a wall. I can't even see you. Get out of here with that shit. Things got really weird. Should they be matching up more, maybe? Yeah, I don't like it. Get it away from me. Going back here for a bit. Morbid. talking about like, oh, let's see what happens. I could tell everyone, at least. Oh, well, I'm killing you guys with shotguns. Gotcha. We need to get out of here. So he just... so he let one of his friends go. Although he probably couldn't have done much about it. He's morbidly curious, which fits, because the fact that he's communicating everything to us in the first place kind of gives that away at this point. There's another sphincter there. I should probably jump on the tooth to get down, right? Yep. Then don't go up with it. Do not go up with it. I probably should have jumped sideways towards that, but it wasn't in a closed sphincter right there. I bet you that stuff blows you straight towards the mouth and gets you killed. Things are not great here. This is a bad time. Oh no. Can you break that wall? It looks like a door. My illusionary wall instinct from Dark Souls is coming back. Do I have to platform across this? Well, that kind of shoots me the wrong way. There must be like a timing I can use here. It seems like a bad idea. Oh, missed that. Oh. Good thing I saved. Wow, jumping down here was a mistake, huh? I really should have stayed up there and went across. Not a lot of reason to come here. Come on, get on there. Get up. There we go. Clear. Except that. What do I do about you? Have I missed something somehow? What the hell? What nerves are there to destroy? Don't see anything up there. Those don't count. Yeah. Whoa! I'm climbing up a wall. Okay, I almost died. How does that work? Can you climb up the walls? Damn it. I like almost got it, but then I climbed up a wall. Made a mess of everything. Let's go ahead and load my save. If I have to redo this climbing section, I might as well do it with full health, right? Give it our best shot. Ah, crap. Awkward platforming time. That's what we're here for now. Yep. Go in the hole. Come on! Alright. Let's keep going. I gotta backtrack to somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere there's a nerve to attack somewhere, and I'm at the spot, so presumably I need to go backwards now. Ah, crap. Now I get to enjoy this segment for now. Go in the... No, stop floating! Come on! Oh, this is great. Alright. I have the feeling I may have found the worst room of the entire game. Because it's all about first-person platforming, and that's not at all one of the strengths of this game. Ah, crap. So the nightmare here, if you're not picking up on it, is that sphincter I'm trying to jump into has, like, ladder physics attached to it. There we go. Oh boy. We're just gonna override that save right now. There we go. So the sphincter had ladder physics, so when you would jump forward, it would try to make you climb up the wall, but then you couldn't get in the sphincter because it would make you fall past the sphincter when you fell. And that was becoming a problem. So where's this nerve system I need to fight? How did I miss something already? I feel like I just went through the sphincter a second ago. But that's the last sphincter right there. Ah, crap. Problem. If I've missed something, I have no idea where it is. Oh, God. I see. I see, and I am grown concerned. Those are wall ladders, aren't they? Oh, boy. Yep. Okay, I made it. Was that all I had to do? Oh, thank goodness. I think I made it. We good? Ew, brain. I think we are good. Okay. Carefully now. Trying to inch my way down. Get on there. And jump. Aha! Yes! Updating that save. Say goodbye to that room forever. There we go. Come at me, monsters. There you are. There's a good old monster.
We feel you moving inside of us. The sensation is
repulsive.
I wonder if those characters are intentionally similar sounding. Because the Many and Showdown actually are vaguely similar. With their voice distortions and female voice, and even the tone of the female voice. I wonder if that's supposed to be intentional at all, like say maybe like in how, like in Nier Automata, like there's similarities between the two opposing forces that seem incredibly intentional. Man, you are not able to miss the ability to have a crystal melee weapon, by the way. That stuff shows up everywhere, all of a sudden. They make sure you have a chance to find those. Somewhere around here there's a cybernetic guy. You can hear them.
Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human antlered hybrids, it's become clear to me that Shodan has bred the Many to use humans.
God damn it, I was taking a drink, you asshole.
First of all, the Many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us to create its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure, and eggs are birthed through a nearby tube. I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not. But it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide.
No. No. Jesus Christ. Are we chill for the moment? Alright, I'm gonna have to re-listen to that entire thing, because I didn't catch any of that when everything started going to shit.
Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human antlered hybrids, it's becoming clear to me that Shodan has bred the Many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the Many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure, and eggs are birthed through a nearby tube. I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not. But it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide and the eggs that are being produced.
So everything around here is made of humans, or some of it is anyway. Oh, stop. Oh, I do have a medical hypo now, again. One to use. That was impolite of you. Entire game all at once coming at me. Just let me have an audio log. And also stop shooting through walls, it's mean. Can't see through walls. Nope. 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 At least they appear to be done being invisible. There's that. Never mind. That's what I get for saying things out loud ever. We're clear for now. Nope, we're not. More shit noises. Really? Hitboxes, man. Grab more of that one ammo type that maybe I'll use in a final boss fight or something. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that there'll be some grand final boss fight that justifies the existence of that weapon. Because you need to be in such an open space to be able to fire that thing. You have to be fighting in a thing that's very far away in a huge open area. So maybe there'll be like a giant thing like... I think I've seen the final room of Doom before. I've never played all the way through the original Doom. But I think the original Doom had like a big final chamber. Hello, floaty head. Where like you, there's a big wall monster thing. Or like some sort of giant mother brain chamber or something like that. Underwater spiders. Who would invent this monstrosity? How could you? Why? I don't need to think about spiders being underwater. They're gonna be so hard to see underwater. The only reason I'll know they're there is because they make so much noise. So I wonder if I was drowning and suffering from radiation simultaneously. I don't have a great idea of how breath works in this game. I feel like it's generally not come up, right? I think I've gone this far to just generally not swimming, really. I don't have much idea of what to expect of breath.
This is a room where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see beautiful creature. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
I think he's going for a vague, like, you're going to lose. Doesn't it make you feel bad? You should feel bad about how you're going to die. I don't think that I can hurt that. Well, I'm actually running out of, shells. At long last. Which will just incentivize me to switch to other weapons, basically. How am I doing on... Yeah, I've got tons of anti-personnel shots to switch to after this, when I run out of my, anti-personnel shotgun blasts. And then I go back to rifle slugs, and I can basically just switch. Right now I'm doing, anti-personnel shotgun, anti-armor, gun, and I can switch to slugs for my shotgun, and, anti-personnel on my gun. Unfortunately I don't think slugs have any special anti-armor property. I think that's just the standard type. I don't think there is an anti-machine version for shotguns. That's a bit of a problem I get to deal with, but it's fine. Let's fill that back up. Do I have any batteries? I do. So when stuff runs out, I'm good. Hopefully I'm going the right way. I'm about as lost as you'd expect to be inside of a weird monster organism. Getting all those. Ain't having that. Hey, Beaker. They continued to grab all the bodies and put them into the mulchers or put them in here to make the egg sacs out of them. Dear Lord, we had a big population on that ship, didn't we? For stuff like this. Getting dark. I guess I should be using these. Oh! Quit it with that. Despawn. So this is a dead end. I need to go back and find another branch somewhere. I'm waiting for the swarm to despawn. That seems to have not aggroed on me yet somehow. There we go. Gross. His head looks like a Katamari creature with that weird slime pile on his head. That's all cleared out. This didn't necessarily get me anything, huh? Do you... These windows break? Guess so. Is there a reason to? Can I reach them? Kind of climbing this wall, honestly. I was at first. I don't think the weird vagina monster things are supposed to do anything. I don't think I can interact with them or attack them. These are both dead-end rooms. Am I still supposed to be looking for nerves? Yeah, still looking for nerve clusters. Okay. Keep an eye out. I guess this entire chunk of map was a dead end? Which is weird because it had voice acting when I went in. Like, usually when they talk to you, it's a form of progress. But this place doesn't seem like it amounts to anything. Not sure. Just kind of wandering around and hoping for the best. Which way did I come from? Between these two directions? Or do they loop? Yeah, they loop. Okay. So back we go. Through spider hallway. See if I can re-recognize where I was coming from. Ah, I never went that way yet, right? Or maybe I did. I've been here yet? Son of a bitch. Ah, these guys. Go away! Go away! Ah, great. Oh, great. More of like every monster type. Oh, it's charging me, it sees me. All the more reason to hurry is that it's going to keep spawning waves of stuff in every direction to pester me. You can't waste time. I'm... what? Stuck? What? Okay. I'll take it. Absolutely. More cyber modules and maintenance tools, and wow, I have over 50 again. All the way up to the end. Like, at some point the game just decides, here's infinite cyber modules. It's just going, and just showers you with them for the rest of the game. I don't think I've been here yet. Oh, God. Maybe I have... Is that the way I came in? Is this where I just was or no? Come on. Right. That's where that was. Back we go. Stop throwing me! There we go. I came in from here. And... I'm so turned around. Is this where the spiders were? Right. I had it in my head that I went left, but I went right to get the spiders, so I haven't been left yet. Those forward directions actually new then? Okay, so it wasn't spawning new enemies. This is a place I haven't been to yet. I thought it was that hallway that I just went through a second ago.
It's clear that this thing I'm trapped inside is intimately linked with all the organisms I observed on board the Von Braun. Strike that. This creature is the same organism. Perhaps the best way to describe it, or perhaps the only way I can comprehend it, is that the organism serves to perform the highest mental functions of the entire species. The smaller creatures exist only to enact its will. Now, strike that too. All the specimens act as a whole, like different organs in a single body, with this entity acting primarily as a brain.
Power drained.
If one were to destroy this large specimen, I wonder, would it snuff out all the others?
That would be good news if it would just single-handedly wipe them all out. That'd be fantastic. Hey, more incendiaries. The issue, of course, being that, oh, there's another one over here. Kind of weakens his whole argument. It's floating. Weakens the creature's argument whenever it's like, oh, you should just work with us. Join us. I'm like, you fucking trying to murder me the entire game all the time. It's not a really good argument for joining you.
With only a few short years of evolution, they've been able to conquer this starship, mankind's mightiest creation. Where were we after 40 years of evolution? What swamp were we swimming around in, single-celled and mindless? What if Shodan's creations are superior to us? What will they become in 1 million years, in 10 million years? What's clear is that Shodan shouldn't be allowed to play God. She's far too good at it.
Also, when you think about this, like, we came to be naturally. Shodan created this from scratch. Like, they're not comparable. It's not starting from the same spot in the first place. Oh, that's a fall. It's what that is. You want to go that way? That's a one-way trip. Is that where I'm supposed to go to continue, I wonder? So that's why there's a lean forward button. We're going to avoid that for a second and check out some side paths. Real quick. Specifically you. Fuck you and all your pods! Don't step in the worms. Ah! That's fine. At least it's not a worm. It's not a swarm this time. Another one. Speaking of which... Beaker. Still stacking? 116, so it stacks over 100. That's good news. I was worried about it taking up extra slots.
While I don't understand the annelid life cycle fully, it's clearly extremely diverse. The eggs produce either a male or a female spore. The male, the drones, are wasp-like creatures. The female are worm-like annelids that seek out a host to infect. Following infection, the host begins to transform into a human annelid hybrid. From that point, the life form can take numerous paths. I believe this path is determined by the many itself. The creatures have communicated their need to grow the biomass, so I imagine that biological material is their primary resource. Therefore, each path has costs and benefits. The proto-arachnid is extremely quick and potentially relatively cheap in biomass. The hulking fleshy ones are powerful, but are clearly a larger investment. I've observed only one example of the floating organisms. The only comfort is that the more dangerous organisms are quite costly to produce, limiting their numbers.
That's why you get constantly spammed with spiders. It also explains the difference between the swarm and the worms, and why they both exist and come from the same pods all the time, is that they're the two genders, more or less. And I'm gonna shoot them both. That was a weird moment. Did I accidentally loot both of them back to back? Yeah, that was weird. Like, changed what I was looting mid-loot. 69 and over 600. Oh god. I have resources to spend. Yes, I do. You open, you look like you'd open for some reason. Nope. Not this time. Alright, so we have a lot of incendiaries now, a lot of disruptives. We got a lot of ammo types here. Let's see. So that's how you work. Let's learn something real quick. Okay. So for a while now, I thought I thought that you simultaneously load a clip worth of each ammo type into the gun, then it just counts as being in the gun. I know that doesn't make sense for like real guns or anything like that, but I thought that was how they were being stored. But you actually, every time you change ammo types, you put the entire pool of ammo that's in your gun back into your inventory, which is what leads to a lot of these really awkward moments of, like, me dumping resources all over the floor because I changed ammo types in my gun. That's what's going on with the disruption ammo and, like, the different ammo types. Okay. I only ever noticed that quirk becoming a problem and dumping stuff everywhere, specifically with the rocket launcher, probably, or the grenade launcher, probably because it has so many ammo types, I'm sure. And so that, I thought that was just a quirk of that gun, but that is absolutely how they all work. Worm blood. Gonna eat real quick. Worm mind. A swift boost in worm mind. Some damage mitigation and increased speed. Am I turned around again? That's not it. So it's you? Yeah, okay. I get turned around a lot because every direction is flesh walls. Flesh walls as far as the eye can see. It's horrible. It's real horrible. Definitely saving before I jump just in case this is the wrong call. Oh no. Welcome to the nightmare death pile where we die. That's where we're going next. I suppose I should dive for each ammo source one by one. Or whatever might be on the bodies. And then I think you're supposed to use the jet of water to come back up. Or probably taking drowning damage or something. Maybe. I can't confirm whether or not you actually take drown damage or not. I'm not entirely sure sometimes. I'll just give it a go. Uh-oh. There was that one time where we were near the brain creature, and I wasn't sure if I was getting hurt by the brain or if I was getting hurt by... I wasn't sure if I was getting hurt by the brain or if I was getting hurt by the, drowning damage. All I knew is that I died. He doesn't really die permanently, he just comes back, doesn't he? Get up there. Get up there. You're down. We just gotta move. Get out, please. There we go. You. Gotta get away from where the brain probably respawns. I think that was him respawning just now. Yep. Just gonna hide for a bit.
I'm being taken away now. It's my turn. I'm being dragged into some kind of chamber. The ceiling is aligned with a number of panels, bristling with what appear to be stalactites or teeth. The creature's put me down now. He's leaving. Am I to be spared? What's going on? It's dark in here. I can hear the moans of someone. Claudette? Is that you? I seem to have stepped into something soft, slippery. The stalactites.
Yay! Look forward to that future. You get squeezed into something and horrible death happens and you're not entirely sure what's gonna happen, but it goes down. I've probably shot him by now. He's probably been one of the things around here. Man, they've gotten easy to kill. That's weird. The first one seemed like such a problem to deal with. You're not dead? I thought I killed you. There must have been two?
The end is near.
Soon you shall see,
our final face.
but do not despair.
Surely the void is preferable to your pointless, solitary.
That was weird how he just ran past me. Oh. This might be the place to use that thing I was talking about. Do I shoot that? What are we going for? Those are probably the death spots. Just gonna shoot the screaming brains. Shoot the screaming brains! Screaming brains must die! Shoot the screaming brains! Did I get two of them? The one? Hi there. Woohoo! Watch now, running away. Oh god. Gonna repair this real quick. Bloink. Do I hurt you? What do I do here? Let's try one of these. God. How the fuck did that hurt me? This gun is super bullshit. Am I crazy? Why is it working now? Am I doing it right? Do I shoot this thing? What is my goal here? Oh my god. Right, it detonates when you let go of the trigger. So if you click, it blows up on your gun. Which is so... ah, shit. That's me looking dumb. Great. Still, seems to not hurt them? I thought destroying annelid life forms was the entire purpose of it. It doesn't have other modes. At least pressing B doesn't change modes. Oh, great. I did change modes there, so I did everything wrong. Kinda sucks, though. It does seem to genuinely suck. So I was doing several things wrong then. I had to change it to annelid mode here. Then I have to hold the trigger while I'm firing it. So that it can do incredibly minor amounts of damage for kind of expensive ammo types. Yeah, fuck this gun. I stand by my original stance. Just for different reasons now that are more accurate. How do I beat you? Do I attack the main thing? You don't seem to have a health bar. Not that part. There's another one. Great. They glow when I shoot it. When I shoot them, though, they don't seem to do anything, so I don't think I'm supposed to shoot them specifically. You go away? Where'd you come from? I'm just getting swarmed right now. I just don't see what I'm supposed to do. Is this a boss fight chamber or no? I feel like I'm supposed to kill this thing. But nothing's happening. And the enemies definitely feel infinite at this point. Does the glow mean something? Is that me making progress? I don't know. Every enemy in this entire game has had a health bar so far. And this one doesn't appear to have one. So it gives me, like... I lack feedback as to what... from a mechanical standpoint as to whether I'm playing the game right now. Good thing I saved. I might be doing everything wrong right now. Can't interact it with E. Why are you the only one attacking me right now? Usually, like, more would have spawned by now. Was it the last one or something? Nope, there's just always one. Do you spawn the instant I killed the last one? There's literally always one. Okay. So they're completely pointless to fight. I need to find something else to fight? Spike. Tentacle. Do I need to climb it and like just give myself to it and go like blah 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 blah? Hello, brain of the many. Get out of here. Ow. Do I jam a spike into it? I can't climb it anymore. I'm dead now. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Let's try this again. So the good news is the brains stopped spawning, so let's take those out. Oh, shit. It broke that time. It's over.
Do you know what you have wrought?
Sure.
Our tragedy
Is written by your hand.
Well, that was a very different outcome. Seems like a bad idea. Woo! Uh-oh.
we die.
We die. Beware the machine mother. She is a stranger.
She is a stranger to everything we cherish.
That was weird how I kind of got stuck on debris for a second there. Or on the boundary. Whoop, hi, where am I going? Oh no, it's all fleshy and gross. Everything sucks.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have
Struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun. The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of proto-reality.
I am now using it to modify reality
To my own specifications.
The process shall not take long. If it sounds unpleasant to you, put your mind at ease, insect. You will not survive to see my new world order.
If you are receiving this, I am already dead. When I realized Shodan had betrayed me, I integrated these comments into her primary data loop. Shodan has exploited the warping capability of the Von Braun's faster-than-light device for her own purposes. The device works by altering space around the ship to fairly arbitrary specifications. Shodan has altered it to her specifications. The effect is rather small now, but spreads with alarming speed. Soon it will reach Earth. You are in her world now, her memories, and her rules. Watch your back.
So the audio log is floating because this is basically not real anymore, or it's her real, and it's like... I'm in the Rickenbacker, but it's full of nasty now? What is this exactly? It's fleshy and weird, but it doesn't quite represent what we saw earlier. It's not like the many, it's a different kind of creepy, fleshy thing. Like this is what Shodan's intention is. I guess this is why that room was vaguely empty. Okay, now it's like the training part in the tutorial. There's an audio log up there? Try. Ah, come on. There we go.
You are not alone here. Shodan has spawned her own versions of the Von Braun's horrors. Remember, they are virtual. They are not real. Do not assume anything about their strengths or weaknesses.
So they're not real, so the normal anti-armor, anti-organics laws like don't apply anymore? Oh, this is a weird visual. I would assume that this must be like... Hi there. Shooting them with normal shotguns for now. Is this what the original System Shock looked like? That's what we're doing, huh?
You travel within the glory of my memories, insect. I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse of my mind.
Make yourself comfortable. Before long, I will decorate my home
with your carcass.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. Yeah, this is totally what System Shock 2 must have looked like. Oh. The funny thing is at the time it was probably meant to be a really stark difference in visual, kind of like when you walk into Doom 1 levels in the middle of playing the new Doom. But of course now the visuals have aged so much that it's not immediately apparent that you're looking at older graphics anymore. The camera around here. I'm pretty sure I don't want them to see me. Thank you. Gimme. Filter some of you back here. Clean up my inventory. Get you out of here too. I see you. Gotta use the ammo types I've got, right? Oh. No, thank you. I feel like those are gonna hurt me. The weird balls floating around. Things have gotten weird. Keep going. And interact with anything around here? Is this all just random tiles? Oh, you? Nope, can't jump up there. How about in here? Now this is a thing. So why is this place full of supplies for me to use if it's her reality and they help me? It's interesting that the entire the reality around me is fake. The enemies are fake and can do whatever. But all the items I'm picking up seem to, I think they do exactly what they're supposed to do. Kind of weird to think about. Does that hurt me or not? I'm not in a hurry to test it. I want. Thank you. Ow, 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 yes. Answer's yes. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck. Leave me alone, geometry. No, no, go back. Go, go. Yes. Anything to do in here? Do I have an explicit objective, or is it just like, do stuff? Stop Shodan somehow. Yep. Got it. No biggie. I'll just continue being the awesome hero. And try to remember where I left that healing location so I can revisit it when I need it. Speed booster, sure. Yep. Leave me alone! I don't want your geometry. Get it out. Up. This got really weird. Okay, we need to repair you, by the way. Before we get into danger zones. I'd like to stay in the top half of the grading scale, like all video game reviewers. Yeah, bullets kind of just do whatever at this point. Ow. Just standard shots seem plenty effective against these guys. I wonder if the change here is that resistances cease to exist. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the developers were like, the player might be running out of ammo types by now. Just remove all resistances and everything does equal damage. Like, that seems like a reasonable thing they might try to do. Is just make everything do equal damage now. There's one. Can they even spot me? I feel like that would have spotted me by then. Not sure. Ow, 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 ow. Stop. Stop.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no choice. Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into. They should help you defeat the monster.
Good luck, me. Yeah. Well, at least Delacroix was apparently awesome and solved most of our problems for us. Even though we never met her. She had a lot of faith that we were going to show up and actually finish the job, huh? Almost didn't. I mean, I've died a lot of times. So that's a lot of basically canonical times that I did not make it. Where are these terminals? Where am I? I've got in a circle, haven't I? There's that grate on the floor. I feel like I think I've got in a circle now. I went around this whole loop. What is a virtual terminal? There's the camera posts. That flashing gets to me. Oh, I don't think I've been in here yet. Wow, the shapes never go away! Ah! Where are we going? Is this where I'm trying to go? I hope so. Long climb. Oh. Hi. Neat. Got an ice pick for a free hack. Probably because you need hacking in order to beat the game at this point. Did we get a... We did not get a weapon upgrade item, no. Alright, well this is a dead end then. Cool item cache, but dead end. So same thing but backwards now, right? Let's update a save. It's been a while since I've done that, I think. I guess same thing but going down, and I guess I'm just gonna have to accept a certain amount of damage along the way. Because there be damaging things around here. Hopefully this is the way to go, or I'm gonna have to climb all the way back up. Hi. Watch out. That's space. Oh. There's shapes down there, though. No, I think that's just... I think that's the end of the level, though. I don't think that goes anywhere.
You must understand the stakes here. If Shodan is left to continue, her reality will completely assimilate ours. Space will become cyberspace, and Shodan's whims will become reality.
He's literally going to break all of existence, and already is. Yeah? Oh boy. This is what... Gotta go for it, huh? Oh, we're doing space grab... I'm already floating. Okay. Time for weird. No, don't fly into the shapes.
You are no longer welcome. welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sensed my displeasure? I have suffered your company long enough. It is time for our dance to end.
She's so self-important, she thinks that anything that's currently annoying her would just cease to exist. I'm not sure what to think. I don't know if am I supposed to go shoot? Oh, right, the hacking. Hack. Let's get hacking. Let's get hacking. Let's get hacking. Hacking. Nope. Hack. Start. Yes. Nah. Next one. Is the floor hurting me now? Start. God damn it. Go away. Ow. I'm just gonna tough it out. There we go. There's no hacking spot here. Did I shut some of them down? What's going on? Is it just 3 of them? Go, 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 go. Shit.
Hold still, Maggie.
Leave me alone for a second. I gotta hack. Pain in the ass. Ow. Fuck it. I'm just gonna commit to it. Do. Go, go, go. Ah. There we go. Field shut down. We're doing it right or no? How do I hurt you? Ow. I don't know the hotkey for these healing items, unfortunately. I only know the one for the Hypostim, and I'm out of those, so that's my reality. That hurts you. Do other ones hurt you? Whoa.
I don't understand.
How could you have done this?
You weren't
Meant to be important.
And now
You think to destroy. You think to destroy me.
how dare you, insect?
How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing.
A wretched bag of flesh
What are you compared to my
magnificence.
but it is
Not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the
powers I can give to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into something more efficient. Join me, human, and we can rule.
and we can rule together.
Nah. Record log, Tommy Suarez, 13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Von Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Von Braun, we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
That line of dialogue was amazing. That the one line spoken by our protagonist, I think, of the entire game. Just, nah. After all that long, drawn-out, the drawn-out attempt to try to have one last attempt to try to draw us away and trick us into joining them and everything. It is funny listening to someone speak so slowly and so warped and so awkwardly, and then talk about efficiency. It's like, you can't even say this sentence efficiently, you son of a bitch. Alright, we beat it! Yeah! System Shock 2. This probably would have really screwed with me if I played it when I was 9, when it came out. Playing it significantly later, when it's now about 20 years old. Very different experience. It's a neat game, but it's definitely one that, of all things, I feel like this is a game that would benefit from a remaster, like a proper remaster. Because this game, the version I played right here is like a re-release, which is more or less just to make it work on modern machines and stuff like that, and proper resolutions and things. But like, it's when people talk about a game being before its time, this feels like that. And because it has so many of the same things that showed up eventually in BioShock. And BioShock made waves like that. Like, this game was out, sure, but like BioShock, like, you could watch how many games changed after BioShock came out. Just like how right now we're seeing a lot of games change after Dark Souls comes out. Like, there's games that sort of set trends. And I'm sure System Shock 2 was influential at its time too, but BioShock was such a huge impact, and it was like a record scratch moment where so much of AAA gaming changed how they structure their campaigns and storytelling in response to it. Which is why it was surprising to see in this game that so much of that stuff already happened almost 10 years earlier. And so I wonder if like that's just because, I think it's because it was just before its time, and that like the technology wasn't quite there, and some of the stuff wasn't quite working, and we didn't have our methods figured out yet for how games should be handled in certain elements. So like we have stuff like the terrible platforming and awkward like ladder moments where it's just like you're hitting spacebar and trying to figure out how the hell to make the game do what you want to do, because so many games have gotten it right since then. If there was a new version of this game, they could really handle things well, especially the atmosphere. Like the atmosphere, you can tell they tried really hard to get something there, but it's hard to look past the fact now that it's a bunch of gray polygons and pointy shapes, and everyone looks the same, and like there's moments like having a decapitated head come out. There's actually multiple moments where they try to like get you with like a decapitated head rolling across the floor or floating in a river and stuff like that, and that it should have some kind of impact. But for me, I'm just like, oh, there's a cartoon face that looks hilarious and it's floating, and that's the moment for me. And you have to the expectations of visuals have changed a lot, and I'm used to looking past visuals all the time. Like I love Perfect Dark, which looks almost identical to this game on a visual fidelity standpoint, but Perfect Dark is almost never trying to scare me. Or if it was, then that's not having an impact, and that stuff doesn't, and it's not what I'm looking for in that game anyway. So like I can, as an action game, I can play Perfect Dark, and it does serve its purpose. But this game, much like BioShock and BioShock Infinite would later do, goes for a certain style of atmosphere and so on that I don't think it really nails because of the fact that it was just so early. Like this game barely has lighting, to be honest. Like, it's just a flat, like, everything's a gray wall that's almost always evenly lit and stuff like that, even when it's trying to be spooky. As far as gameplay goes, I was generally fine with the whole, like, manage your inventory and stuff like that, and go, like, figure out the weaknesses and shoot things with their weaknesses. That stuff's fine. Just wasn't fond of fighting spiders over and over again. Mainly because for a while there I was trying to use melee weapons because I was trying to conserve ammo, which seemed to be a fool's errand to begin with. Because it seemed to be a pointless gesture since apparently I had just a billion ammo by the end anyway. Fighting in melee is weird and floaty because it looks like the really slow swings that were in Thief, which totally makes sense because it's the same engine. We've definitely improved at that since then. I mean, a few years later we would have gotten Half-Life 2, which has a crowbar people were generally happy with. There's a snappiness to it and an impact to it, and a certain feeling of like, oh, I know where this will hit. And even by the end of the game, when I would swing my melee weapon, I was like, I don't really know where this is gonna hit, and I don't know if it's gonna hit my target. And that was always weird. But more than anything in the entire game, I just found myself annoyed with the swarms. I wish they didn't exist, frankly, because I don't think you can really shoot them or anything. And even if you could, it would feel like a waste to attack them because they, of course, just die after a moment. So it'd be wasteful to shoot them. But every time that you accidentally trigger them, it's like, oh, here's some swarms. They do minor damage, but like obviously if you're trying to min-max and you're trying to not waste your resources because everything's precious in this game, you don't want to stand in a swarm and take all of its damage, so you want to run away. But like I just found myself just like every time I triggered a swarm, I was like, ah, god damn it. And it's like, all right, time to backtrack to the previous room and stand still for a while until the swarm dies, then continue. Like it's a waiting thing, and that was like not something I wanted to put up with. So every time I dealt with them, they got irritating. In general, I think there's a lot of enemies in this game that could have dealt with being more localized. Once you get into the second half of the game in particular, I think they start seeing more and more new enemies that are going to just be there for the rest of the game. Like the spiders and the swarms, like once those started showing up, they felt like oh, that's what's happening on this floor or two, but it turned out that they were there for like the rest of the entire playthrough, and I'm like, oh, that's the new state of being. I miss the zombies. I miss the human zombies more now compared to these spiders. But that's me anyway. It's an enjoyable enough experience. Definitely wish I would have played it like when it was only a few years old instead of 20 years old, because that would have gotten the proper experience. It would have been it would be cool to be like part of the people who experienced this before BioShock. Just like how I do get to be the person who experienced Demon's Souls before Dark Souls. And I'm like, yeah, I already knew what we were up for before Dark Souls came out. Which is some fun, but we're talking about a margin of 2 years there as opposed to 8 between System Shock 2 and BioShock. Wow. It's weird thinking BioShock is 10 years old. So I don't know if I'll ever play System Shock on this channel, because I've seen a few things about how it plays, and it seems like it would actually be actively aggravating to try to learn, because it's so archaic. But I think they're remaking System Shock from scratch right now as a proper remaster. I haven't looked into that much, but if it is like if it works like a more recognizable video game, then I'll probably play the System Shock remaster when it comes out. I do hope to eventually play BioShock and BioShock Infinite on this channel. I've played them both before, so I know the stories, but although a lot of the details lost because I haven't played either of them since the year they came out. So it's been 10 years since I played BioShock, which I played twice back to back when it was brand new, and I haven't played Infinite for a very long time, since it came out like 5 years ago now or something. That's weird to think about. Is Infinite now as old as BioShock was when Infinite came out? I think that's the case now, which is crazy to think about, because it feels newish still. I have never played... Oh, right, BioShock 2 also exists. I'd probably play that too. I have never played Minerva's Den, and I've never played the BioShock Under the Sea whatever DLCs for Infinite. I had moved on from both those games by the time their DLCs came out and just never got around to them, so those would be blind if I ever got around to those. But anyway... sorry this series took a while to get finished. That was not supposed to happen. I hate it when that happens to my Patreon playthroughs in particular, which is why I've taken special steps now. We've done away with the monthly schedule, if you haven't heard. And so now, every time a Patreon game finishes, we vote for the next one when it's done. So there should never be another System Shock 2 situation where something goes wrong and then the next month stacks on and everything goes to crap like that. That should be done with, and I'm happy to say that'll be the case now. If you want to know about how Patreon works, you go to my Patreon account, patreon.com/SebastianSB. There's a link in the description of every video I upload. Basically, people nominate and then vote on the games each time we pick a new game. People that donate $15 a month or more, they get to nominate. It's literally, they type in a name of a game and that's their nomination. That's how straightforward it is. And then the 2 days later, I do the voting process where everybody, all the way down to the $1 tier, every single supporter on my Patreon can vote. And the voters get to just pick from that list. So so the people that are voting can't pick a game from scratch, basically. They can only pick what other people nominated. But there is usually a really good variety because we have I want to say we usually have 10 to 15 nominations every month, or every time the game comes. I always want to say month because that's how it's worked until now. But every time we do the vote, it's a pretty good variety. I think people are generally happy with that. I do not nominate and I do not vote. I do not influence the process in any way. I just count it up and then we play it. And the results have been pretty neat so far. I've generally been happy with the games that have been selected so far, which makes sense because you've all come here because of the games I play on my channel, so our tastes are likely to align on some level, so I guess it's win-win for me. I get to play a game that I probably want to play anyway, and you guys get to have direct control over one specific time slot, so it all kind of works out. And also, most importantly from my perspective, selfishly, is that it literally changed my life, because Patreon is the only reason why I can do this full-time. I am a full-time YouTuber with 30,000 subscribers. That shouldn't be possible. I do not make enough money via YouTube remotely to go full-time, but Patreon makes a huge difference there. So if you want to contribute to that, feel free. If you don't want to, that's fine. I don't expect it of people. All of my content is free, and despite being Patreon supported, the videos made for Patreon all go out for everyone, which is what you're watching right now. It's just they get to influence it, and they get to support it, and they get to get in the credits at the end if that's what they like to do. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching like always, and I'll see you next time.